than having the birds come right up to your house, right up to your door, because you've got these great bird feeders or plants. And
I know you just made some, right?
We just made some, so we made some with Sydney. Actually, it's Sydney and Leo, really. And they're just pine cones, and we put peanut butter in them and put some twine on it and hung those on the trees.
That's as simple as it can be.
School, and he loves them.
Yeah, so here's an evolution of that. It's called bark butter right here. Kind of the same idea.
Like the peanut butter.
You got it. And here's the feeder that you can use, too. It's really for woodpeckers. You can see this resembles the bark on a tree. And you just take the bark butter, put it right on here, and you can put it right on a tree.
Okay.
This on the back side, you can fill it with peanuts, and the woodpeckers will go nuts. A little word of warning, though. At the same token, you got to remember peanut butter. Squirrels love it.
Right.
So the squirrels are going to be really attracted.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, bird feeding and bird watching is an incredible activity to do outside during the fall, winter, any time of the year. This is a field guide, so for your husband, Leo, that if he wants to get really into it, this is kind of something that needs to have. The Peterson Field Guide, this is one that's been
into that.
It's been around.
And then look up what they are.
That's exactly what you do. You're like, oh, what did I spot? And then, you know, you talk to your birding friends and you're like, did you know what I saw today? That's what you do. But, you know, and some of you want to get a good pair of binoculars. This is Vortex. This is from Wild Birds Unlimited, all the products that we have here today. But these are a good pair that have good optics. They're around $200 to $300. But some of them are up to about $3,000.
Ooh, that's like a very high-end binocular. I know Swarovski, you were saying, has a $3,000 pair. Yeah. That better be blinged out with real diamonds.
That's when you're that birder where you're like, look at my binoculars too, right? You can go crazy over time.
You can.
What I like about this bird feeder over here
is... This is beautiful. This is a luxury condominium.
A luxury one. There's a couple things.
I would like to visit this place.
It's made by recycled water bottles. So totally equal.
Nice.
This down here, the way it cleans out, it will totally, you can clean this feeder, ensuring that the bird seed will be clean. Birds like to have clean food.
Right.
So one of the worst things, if you leave your food in there and it gets wet and it starts to germinate and things like that, birds won't go to your feeder. So sometimes if they're not going to the feeder, clean it out.
Okay.
Fun, simple little feeders. You know, you don't have to get too complex. You know, just
actually, they're kind of frightening.
Yeah, they are.
Look at that.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Yeah, in the beginning I thought they were cute. Now I'm scared of those eyes.
Yeah, think about when those eyes get picked off by a bird.
Yeah. But the birds will, what, you just leave this out and the bird stands on it and
the birds just
pecks
peck away and eats away. I want to get the camera to get a close-up of this right here.
So it looks like, just some seeds
just
for
some
the
bird
birds.
seed. But if you look at those are worms and bugs and fruit.
They love it.
Awesome. I love this so much. I really do.
You're so gross.
Oh, this is so awesome. But this is full protein. So birds during the winter season need protein. So changing up their food will really get them going. Suet's a good example of a protein feeder as well. And sometimes even by putting these boxes out, the roosting nests, that give them a little area for protection. All little great ways to get into the world of birding and get out there and kind of discover. Just lastly, this feeder here, what makes it unique is you can see the perches here that are really nice and strong.
Yeah.
Well, for cardinals sometimes have an issue because some of the perches are such big birds that they can't have anything to perch on. This is a perfect one for cardinals. So if depending upon the type of bird you're looking, you seed, do you adjust? But really get out there and enjoy and really go out and discover. There are so many birds in Canada overall.
There are times we should celebrate them. Come on in, guest experts. And you know, when things start getting colder, you should look for ways to have some visual interest outside. And sometimes birds are a great way to do that.
Yeah, they totally do.
Bird feeders for any of you guys? You care to try that, Jason? Add that to the menu, perhaps, at Peller?
A little muesli in the morning?
Yeah, a little bit of muesli. There's worms in there.
There's no preservatives in this whatsoever.
There's no artificial sugars. There's no sweeteners. That is pure. That's probably the way we should be eating these days. Listen, thanks so much for all of the great ideas on the show today and the fantastic lunch. Oh my gosh, I want a taco for my lunch today. So good. And thank you for watching City Line. I'll see you tomorrow.